So once more again, thank you very much for your dedicated time to join our webinar. And at the very beginning, we would like to introduce ourselves, and then we will share our knowledge, our insights about Dynamics 365 Project Operations, how this new Dynamics 365 app could help you, your customer, how this could be new knowledge turned into something valuable, a tangible thing. So from the very beginning, some short introduction. Personally, me, I'm Raimondas Maciulevicius. I'm Dynamics 365 Customer Engagement Apps and Power Platform Business Line Manager, working at Companial, together with a team of brilliant, enthusiastic colleagues, which one of them also joined today's meeting. Ieva.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Ieva Janulevičienė. I'm a Dynamics 365 and Power Platform business and technical consultant, and focusing into the sales, customer service, project operations areas. So today I will tell you a bit more about project operations.
And maybe a few words about Companial, or this strange name Companial. So I think it sounds very friendly, but it's the essence of our company. It's like a friendliness. We are feeling as ambassadors of Dynamics partner community. And our mission is to empower every Dynamics partner to exceed expectations. So partners, those are at the center of all our efforts, because if partner is successful, so we are successful too. So this is like a main slogan for us, for our activities, and we are acting in different areas. We have offices in 7 countries. We have more than 1,000 partners working together with us in our community. We have more than 200 employees working within Companial. I would say that half of those experts are concentrated in Vilnius, where we are working at Companial Technical Services with specific Dynamics products, Microsoft products, with ERP solutions, Business Central, and Finance Supply Chain Management. We are working with cloud services. We are working with Power Platform solutions. And definitely, yes, we are working with Dynamics 365 apps. And if we would look into this map, till I will just explain this map for you. So maybe you can answer the one question. Maybe you have already some experience with customer engagement apps implementation. Maybe you already had touch hands-on with sales, marketing, project operation, field service, or other apps. So please answer this question, and actually why we think this Companial expert support would be really valuable. So the world is really changing very fast. This ever changes like a very, very rapid, and the same is with Microsoft ecosystem. Dynamics products are very fast changing, new applications appearing, and the new workloads appearing. And this is really not easy to cope with this speed. You are really good when you are focused to something. So, and I know that partners are really good, let's say, when they are focusing into some ERP solutions. And in order to cope with this speed of the change, we think that Companial could help you. So we can join together with you and work together, helping you to implement new projects, so to have new workloads. And this is the reason why we decided last year to establish Companial Center of Excellence for Dynamics 365 implementation. And today, Ieva will tell you a few words, few insights to share the knowledge about one small Dynamics application, project operation, but our competence, our knowledge, covering much more, and we are really happy to help our partners, support them in new things. So that's brief intro. I will join a bit later on, but now I would like to pass my word to Ieva, and let's enjoy what is project operation and how this could help your customers and your business.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Raimondas. And I will take over the presentation. And today our topic is to discuss and give an introduction for you to Microsoft Dynamics 365 Project Operation solution. So I will present the key capabilities and also provide some examples how you can use Dynamics project operations into your business. And also we will tell a bit how we can help you to implement these projects and how Companial help you and your partners in these implementations. So let's start first from the architecture point of view and discuss how this Dynamics project operations solution integrates with other Dynamics and Microsoft products. So prior to understand how the architecture works, I would like to tell a bit how Microsoft got here. So basically in the beginning, Microsoft had two services which were quite separated, which is Office 365 and Dynamics 365. And both of these services were quite isolated from each other, and then project operations were released. And from there, Dynamics 365 and project for the web was introduced, as we see in the picture, and this was connected with project operations. So this is the part of the solution, and these are closely connected. So in addition, any of Dynamics app, is it marketing, sales, or customer service, or field service, they can be closely connected with project operations, and it could be used as a one solution. Also, in addition, there is finance and operations in the picture. So it has integration with finance and operations, and to offer the best business value, there is the two-way integration between. So means that project operations can send data to finance and also get data back. So to see a full project picture, combining of different solutions information into the one. So essentially what happens in one side happens into another side through the mapping of selected Dataverse and finance operations solutions through dual write. And overall, with this easy connectivity between all Microsoft applications, you can see a full picture of the project and then see the process from the lead to delivery to support of the project. Just in a short, high-level projects architecture here. If we are moving next, so there are key capabilities I would like to highlight. And this project operations solution is designed to help business to manage the projects and operations much more efficiently. So it's a cloud-based solution which brings together all capabilities of project management, resource management, also time and expenses tracking, including the financial management, also sales and invoicing into one. One of the key features of Dynamics project operations is ability to provide a unified view. So of all project-related activities and data, allowing business to more efficiently manage their projects and resources. A platform also provides robust reporting and analytic capabilities, allowing business to track project performance, identify risks, and also areas for improvement. So as an example, in a one screen, you can see sales activities, ongoing projects, and also resources demand distribution. Also with Dynamics 365 Project Operations, business can streamline their project management processes, reduce administrative overhead, and improve collaboration. Also, it's important to mention that the tool is very highly customizable. So it can meet specific needs or different industries or business types. So just a quick example. So if your business needs just a simple additional field on the project card, so it can be done in a minute. But now let's jump into the more details about the main object into this project operations, which is a project, and everything around the project cycle. So here in the picture, you see 5 key areas as a project stages from the very beginning to the end, accounting and analytics. So first, it is project planning. So this area includes defining a project scope, goals, objectives, as well creating project plans. So with the solution, you can easily create that and manage and track all the planning activities, including project schedules, milestones, and dependencies between activities, because project operations solution is linked with Microsoft Project. Then if you look to the second stage, which is resource utilization, so this area focuses on managing resources, so required to complete the project. So we need some people or equipment or materials to the specific project to fulfill the requirements and implement. And in this area, in the solution, there are main objects which covers the areas as resources, time, and expenses. And with the tool, you can quite easily manage resource availability, allocate the resources to the specific tasks, and track their utilization to ensure that project is delivered on time and within the budget. Then if we go to next stage, there is project execution. And this area focuses on executing the project plans and activities and to make sure that everything is delivered. And there is easily availability to track the progress, monitor tasks, and manage all the risks, which you can see while implementation. And then it all turns into accounting. So this area focusing mostly financials, budget, costs, and revenues. So that's all are available in one place in the project. And then one of the important parts, which is very last, let's say, stage, that's the analytics. So once we have all the data in place, then we can see analytics, and by using reporting tools, we can see the best insights, including like project status, resource utilization, and financials into one combined reporting just to analyze the project performance or identify some trends or make just a data-driven decisions. So overall, these all stages work together to provide a comprehensive view of the project and enabling efficient project planning and execution, and of course, the control of all of it. So now let's jump into the next slide. Here I would like to highlight these outstanding features of the solution. And we define that there is the most features most of the customers are looking for. And one of the feature is subcontracting. So project operations solution has the ability to create a contracts with the external vendors. So as example, subcontractors directly with the application. So for example, it is possible just to easily set up the conditions of the collaboration and the price list. And you can also add employees from subcontractor company who work on the project. So they all turn into bookable resources. And most companies just realize that projects are quite big, quite complex, and just hire subcontracting companies who should do some parts of the work. And these kind of projects are quite complex and require different skills, availabilities. So the tool project operations can handle that. Another outstanding feature is task-based billing. So it contributes to the creation of the clear professional invoices, and both from the invoicing perspective and from the customer benefit. So project-based organizations often agree upon different billing methods. So if they're customers for different phases of the project, and and most common could be like a fixed price billing methods or time and material. But overall, the feature enables you to link the tasks within the lines, and on your quote or contract, you can have different types. It can be fixed price for some kind of tasks. It can be time and material setups, so into the one contract. Also, Microsoft saw the need to extend the system possibilities into more flexible contract creation. And now a single contract or a quote can contain as many as different projects as needed. So this option adds some more lines to one contract and enables companies to invoice various projects they are doing for one customer into like a one go. So overall, it means that there is less paperwork for both for the company and for the customer, and it's more transparent to list all projects into the one detailed contract compared to having different several contracts for the same customer at the same time. And then last, but it's not the last feature in the solution, just in the slide. It's approval process. So that's regarding timesheets, and this process is quite quick and simple. And while first approval is set and processed synchronously, while the remaining time entries are processed asynchronously in the background, which means that you can do some other actions while the process is working in the background in the system. So overall, it's a time saving. It's more reliable approval process, which brings some clarity about all this approval status and capabilities. So overall, each of the feature of these 4 features saves time, reduce effort when working on quite complex projects. And if you think about the complex projects, we need to have quite good tools to track the status and see the potential risks. So the status of the projects are visualized in a wide range of reporting capabilities that can provide valuable insights into project performance and also help business to make these data-driven decisions. And one of the tools, of course, it's Power BI. So it gives powerful business analysis that can be used to create custom reports and dashboards, and this enables to visualize the project data in a way that is meaningful, actionable, allowing to identify some trends and to track key performance indicators. And in addition to Power BI, there are also pre-built reports and real-time reporting, which is quite important to see the data at that time you need, so to see the latest data. And this enables business to track project progress and financials in the real time. So overall, all reporting types can leverage their capabilities to gain valuable insights and to drive to better outcomes. But now maybe let's jump into the demo part, and I will show overall how a project operation solution looks like, and we'll cover several scenarios. There are a few cases prepared for today, and we will look into project planning, how all, let's say, before the project setup should be done to be able to create the project. We will check the main stages as what's provided by standard out of the box, and I will tell a bit about resource reservation, how that process is implemented. And then the second case is very, very short and quick regarding the time entries. So we'll see that approval process. So now I'll just switch to the next window. And here is shown a demo environment with demo data. So don't look much into the data inside, but this is just an examples. Let's start from some prerequisites of what we have to have ready in the solution before creating the project. So important part is to have resources and roles created. So we have some resource roles list, and it is important to set, for example, here is a developer, so it's important to set target utilization and also billing type. So there are some default defined. It can be also configurable by the company needs. There is also the skills available. You can define what kind of skills this resource type as a developer here should have. And this way you just setting the role. And then next step is to assign the right roles to the resources. So here we have resources. We all are called as bookable resources in the system, meaning that you can do bookings for that resource. So for example, let's take some Ashley. And we can see that she is a contact type, so probably she's some subcontractor working in a company. And we can see some scheduling. So when she is available in working hours, so which day she is working and for how long. And also we can see what are the skills of her and in which kind of roles she can work on a project. And also we can see the skills and some ratings in which level she has at the moment. Yeah, so in this example, she could be an operations analyst in a project or a service advisor, let's say. Then before creating the project, it's good to mention that there are available project templates. I can show you just some example. So, for example, we have just some template. Let's say Power App development. So it is possibility to create a templates for some known or predefined types of the projects. And you can set some estimates if there are known. Let's say some Power App development might be starting from 100 hours. And we can also set some schedule, like what kind of activities should be done for that project. So these are just created steps or activities, what should be done and how much efforts in hours are needed for this kind of project. And then we also can set the team, what kind of team is needed if we will have this kind of project. So, for example, we need a project manager, a developer, and also a business consultant. So this kind of set roles we need to implement for the project. So this is kind of template we can use by creating a new project. And now if I go to the first case, which is have a project overview and the resources, I have an example of some banks customer service, let's say, development project. And we can see the summary and general information. And then on the first page we opened, we can see the estimates and actuals, what's going on with the project budget and timing. We can see standard business process flow containing these 6 stages. So these are very easily configurable. These are just standard, but we can just add additional stage or remove, or also have a conditional staging, like if something is selected, then we show different flow. So that's quite easily can be done. Then on the team tab of the project, we can see all people who are working with this project and like how many hours they are booked. But for the booking, I would like to jump into the schedule board, which is tool to do the bookings of the project people. So this is a view of a weekly view of all the resources and their availability. So we can see if it's full blue, it says that it's fully booked. If it's partially booked, it's this light blue color. And we can say, I would like to book Ashley on the project. So I can do that quite easily. Just drag and drop on the board, on this calendar, and just select the project. For example, I would like her to work as an architect in some project. And then on the right side, it's quite easy to do the booking by selecting is it a full capacity, or I would like some percentage, like 20% of her time I would like to book on the project. And that's this way all the bookings are going to the project level. And now I'll just switch back to the project. And here we can see this resource reconciliation. So this is a really nice information, collecting all the bookings into the one view. So we can see which person, which week. So I have a weekly view now. How many hours spent on this project. And here on the bottom, I can see the total calculation of all people. So that's a quite nice feature to have in the solution for some, let's say, time reporting purposes, for tracking overall project hours. So that's available in a project operations. Okay, and then if we see how all the time entries are coming to the system, let's move to the second case. So here on the left side, we have time entries. And here we see the list of the projects and some project tasks, and which role I was working in that project, and I can see our entry status. So this is quite easy solution to enter the hours. So if I worked on the project, I just enter how many hours I have worked on that project that day, specific day. I can just easily add a new timesheet for some project. If I haven't added, I can select the task of the project. Also some work type. Is it also a vacation? Could be selected here, or some overtimes, and also set the duration for how long I was working. And some internal comments as a description, or external comments if you would like to expose this timesheets, for example, to customer. So that's quite easy to create and add these time entries. And here I can see the status. Is it submitted, approved, or still draft I'm working on? And if you look from some approver perspective, that's a very quick approval, let's say, process. So here we can see time entries for approval. So means that I have to approve these during the distant previous week. And the approval process is just a 2 clicks, let's say, process. I just select all and approve. And while the system is approving and changing status automatically, I can just go and do other tasks in the system, so don't need to wait. And that's quite easy process. Yeah, so just a quick introduction now to the several cases, but if you would like to see some more, yeah, let's just contact after the meeting and we can help you. And now I'm going back to the presentation. I hope you can see presentation now, right?
Yeah, our presentation is visible.
Okay, good.
The first page is visible, but can maybe move on a bit further.
And how about now? So now should the collaboration and communication part, right?
Yes.
Okay, so one of the biggest challenges we see from our partners in the project, it's communication loss. So during all the project lifecycle, communication is kind of key element to connecting all the processes between each other. So yeah, this picture and this slide with pictures shows the different roles in the project and what are the issues for each of the role in the project data visibility. So in general, yeah, there are different channels for communication, and all of them can be easily tracked and linked and visible into a project operations solution. So, for example, in case someone is leaving the company, you have all information visible under the project in one place. So all important emails synchronized, all internal communication as Microsoft Teams can be linked and synchronized. And yeah, then you find everything in all place. And it also saves a lot of time by finding out who was working, when, on which items. So in the project operations, that's easily available with very quick configurations and linking between Dynamics products. If we are moving to next to see, so what is in the solution available for each of the role. Project operations connects all of the areas of sales, resourcing, project manager, finance into the one application to win more deals and also accelerate the project delivery and, of course, maximize profitability. And here leaders get business insights to increase visibility across all the teams, data, and of course processes, plus AI capabilities for better and faster business decisions. Sales guys here are enabled to win more deals and accelerate the sales cycle to fast and accurate quotes, flexible pricing, and yeah, seamless transitions from estimate to execution. While project managers can track a full project delivery with a built-in project management tools, which use like easy to use the project Microsoft project capabilities. And also all team members can improve productivity and collaboration with this visibility into the one place, and also timesheet submission and expenses registration as well. Finance part can simplify project accounting, time, expenses, and cost, budget, invoicing, and everything into one place, as well as resourcing people, and the resource managers can see optimized resource view by aligning with the right people and with right skills, assigning them to the right projects. And yeah, and this each of the role can find their needed information. But if we look into operations solution and for which kind of business it's suitable, so there is quite a wide range of types of business areas where the solution could be used. And yeah, it's even facilities, some utilities, or health services, architecture, manufacturing. So different kinds of companies who are working on a complex projects. And now I would like to share just some success story of Morgan Group, which is leading construction and regeneration company working across multiple sectors in the United Kingdom, with some small operations in Switzerland. So at the heart of its operations is a focus on good customer service and putting a client first. So to ensure how to meet this goal, we implemented project operations from Dynamics to create a centralized platform, also including other applications as customer service, sales, and field service. And now company has a full visibility of customer journeys and have developed solutions much more faster. And we achieved quite significant results. 20% of reduction in manual work, 30% in reduction in invoicing processes, as well 20% reduction in time spent for the accounting. So yeah, that's quite good result. And as John Weissman is saying that with Dynamics, we can deliver IT projects faster, cheaper, and meet the very changing demands in the sector. So meaning that's the solution is so easily configurable and can very quickly adopt the changes. And yeah, here is another example. It's a leading company in Germany in retail transportation, which plays a critical role in Germany's commitment to investing in a cleaner transportation infrastructure. So this company as well implemented Dynamics 365 Project Operations, Power BI, Azure Maps to execute on its mission to build and improve a future of Germany transportation systems. So as well, we achieved quite good results. And one of achievements was that all the process was very quick to implement. That's, I think it's 3 or 5 months to combining all the systems into one solution and just start using that. And that was a very good result. And now I'm just very quickly jumping into this pricing topic because it's always the question. So how much I should pay for this solution and these nice features. So just a quick comment here, and if you need later more information, we can contact to discuss in more details. But basically, the users need a full license as account managers, project managers, so people who are working directly in the project. But if you would like to use the project operations, just let's say for timesheets reporting, approving, then you could use the much cheaper license as a team member. So that's several licensing types available. And yeah, if that's quite short about that, but let's connect later to talk about. But I'm taking over now my word for Raimondas to talk a bit more how we can support our partners and customers.
Okay, thank you, Ieva. Actually, it was really interesting possibility to look into how those project operations could be done, supported by tools. How we, as Companial Center of Excellence, how we can support you, partners. And I believe that we have possibility to support you. And there are several reasons. Actually, if we would look into all surrounding by eyes of the customer, so I would say that customer expectation currently is like a really growing on the speed. Ieva, during her presentation, several times mentioned about speed, fast, and this like a really speedy tempo. It's all over, reflects on customer expectations. Every one of us may be having a mobile device, And it's maybe not so nice if something is not working. You really expect that everything will be quickly fixed. You would like to have some specific configuration, maybe always like to have some good support, new version. So actually I believe that this mobile devices spread also like a very widely pushing customer expectation to have really quickly, really smoothly, really well done. So partners having those customers with those high expectations, with high demands, and actually what to do with this demand. As I mentioned at the beginning, so you cannot be perfect everywhere. Usually partners are really focused to some specific area, maybe ERP, maybe like a business central, maybe finance supply chain management. They are perfect here, but customers are coming and asking, okay, now we need to have CRM. Now we have like a project operation function, which would be supported by some tool. How quickly we can do this? And actually, in spite that maybe all systems looks very nicely, user-friendly, but every one of us who is working with IT so understand that this behind scene work is not as simple. This like a low code means that you need to still have really good experience, good knowledge about the product, and you cannot be perfect everywhere. So I think that we together with partners, we can support this customer needs demand, this fast needs demands by working together. We are not working directly with the customer. We are working supporting partners. And by this support, actually, we believe that you as partners, you can win or secure existing customers. You can provide the full scope of workloads which expected by customer, in spite that maybe you have not experts in all areas, but here we can step in and then support you. By this, you can increase license sales. You can have bigger revenues from new projects, from licenses, and maybe also to identify areas where your customers are very interested, and maybe you have multiple customers with similar requests, and then maybe you can also, together with us, grow your own expertise, your own competence in some specific area. So I think partners, you can also gain really good benefits on cooperation with us. And this is our experts actually be working in different areas. We can go together with you for new applications implementations. We can take fully the project as such, but also we can have a consultation services provided. We can also deliver some complex developments, which usually appears. Maybe we can be part of your project, but also not leaving your customer alone, let's say, with some new solution. We also could support your customer by managed services. So all scales of services are available from Companial Center of Excellence, and we would like really to discuss and to talk with you about your customer needs and how we can support you as partner in satisfying those customer needs. So this a last question for you. Would be you interested in our services, in our implementation support for yours? So please answer, and then we can maybe step in into question and answers if we have some. I think that was the last question, and yeah. So actually, we do not have more questions, unfortunately, but still we have and looking forward for possibility to contact with you, communicate with you. In our presentation, you have our contacts, so we definitely would be glad to chat, discuss with you, and to look for solutions where we can support your customer needs. And that's end of our webinar today. We will share the recording with participants. And thank you very much for your time, and wish you all the best, and looking forward for new meetings discussing your customer need. Thank you very much.
Thank you.